Hello guys, welcome back to the Crypto Geo channel. I'm making an emergency update video on Bitcoin because we're seeing price tank a bit. Yeah, we're down a little more than 6% on the day. At the bottom of the wick, we were down about 8.5%. And things aren't looking too good, but they're really not too bad at the end of the day. So I did get liquidated from that position, the long position I mentioned in the previous video. But look, that's the reason I put these stops like just below important levels I see. Like as soon as we broke through this, we dumped all the way down, like pretty much right away in the span of no time. I just looked at the market. I saw that we were down 3% before all of a sudden we're down 8%. So risk management is an important part of trading. I traded with 2%. I was risking 2% of my trading account with this trade. So I've got 98% left to work with. Had I left this open, down we would have been down 8% or even more of my trading account, which sucks. Um, anyway, yeah, that's that. But what's kind of funny, we bounced like literally exactly off of that green box. I haven't changed it because of this. You can even go back to previous videos and check it out. But yeah, these levels are holding pretty well and like signaling what's going to happen with the market. Granted, I went in the wrong direction, but it was an important level. So don't long this and don't short this either. This is like an important area of support or resistance. Um, we have to see within the next couple days whether or not this will hold or whether we break down. Granted, if we break down, I'm really not too fond of shorting Bitcoin already at these like fairly low levels. Like, if you really want to trade the breakout, like, are you gonna short? Where are you gonna short? Like, so much volume's traded here. You're gonna end up spending a lot of time waiting, unless some news comes out and we just start to tank right away. But what I'm gonna be doing, monitoring, making sure, just checking what the market's doing, and then looking to enter a new long somewhere around these lows. Also, whenever we have major dumps like these, what ends up happening is we come back to like test around the bottom of the dump. So if we look over here, we came back. This was the FTX dump. Yeah, we came back, dumped all the way here, then pumped hard. However, we came back and tested again those same levels, and we can see this multiple times. Over here, I forgot what this was. Oh no, this was when Binance. No, that wasn't it. I forgot what this was. Doesn't really matter. But then we started to dump, and we ended up coming down. But it tested once, it tested twice before we went up again, and then FTX happened. This was from Luna, I believe. So yeah, we came back, we dumped. It kind of looked like it was trying to support this level, then dumped back down again, and we reached the bottoms here at around 17,500. And so we were jittering here, but every time we came back and tested close to these levels, we tested it once, we tested it twice, came back, and these levels kept getting tapped. Yeah, the markets are like looking for liquidity. Anyway, I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit to see what else we got in store. Even though we bounced off that green area, not a good place for longs. That's why I'm going to look at some of these shorter time frames to see, okay, where might we want to look now. On the 12-hour time frame, I've noticed this level, 19,600. Yeah, this was resistance, resistance, resistance once again, resistance. It was support before, then support again. And here, yeah, we were jittering around this area. So this looks like a decent area to consider maybe doing a long. Um, I'm going to zoom in even a little bit more to the 4 hours. And so, granted, if I had seen this earlier, I just haven't been looking at the markets too much. I've been working on other stuff. Yeah, there's this trend line coming up, and it looked like we were holding it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. This does not look good. You want to see bounces off of these support lines. So if I had zoomed in more and looked at this, I longed around Monday. Yeah, this is Sunday. This is Monday. Yeah, I longed around here. It would have made more sense to put a stop loss like lower, well, higher than what I had initially put it. Because once we didn't hold this line, we actually came back and retested it, and then we just started to dump all the way down. So levels I'm looking at in the 4 hour time frame, and see, yeah, we're just breaking through all of these levels. We even broke past these, the low from the range. We haven't been this low since, what day was this? January 13th. Which really isn't that long ago, by the way. So yeah, I like this level because we can see over here more recently it was resistance, and then it immediately turned around and became support that caused that nice move up. But if you keep zooming back and forth, this was an area that we've bounced many times before, and that we've just been trading along this whole time. So look over here, over here, over here. We just keep moving around this level. Are there more? Yeah, even over here. So yeah, depending on what happens, the $1,900 level is a fairly decent level to start looking to build up a long on. But when that time comes, I don't think it'll happen like within the next couple days. I mean, there's low trading volume on the weekend. We'll see for maybe beginning of next week, early next week, what we can do with this. But again, don't short this. Not a good idea. I mean, if you want to go and trade like 15 minutes, I haven't even looked at anything less than 4 hours. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're a lot of stuff's happening. It's fighting. We'll see what happens, but I'm not longing this. All right, that's all I got for today. Nothing too crazy. Just stay patient. Sit on your hands for a little while. It's not good to trade on these like fat candles just coming out of nowhere. Don't FOMO into either direction really at this point. But yeah, until next time, take care.